I went into a public house to get a pint of beer. The publican he up and said, "We serve no redcoats here." The girls behind the bar, they laughed and giggled, fit to die. I out into the streets again, and to myself says I, "Oh, it's Tommy this and Tommy that, and Tommy go away." But it's "Thank you, Mr. Atkins," when the band begins to play. When the band begins to play, my boys, when the band begins to play. Oh, it's "Thank you, Mr. Atkins," when the band begins to play. I went into a theatre as sober as could be. They gave a drunk civilian room, but hadn't none for me. They send me to the gallery or round the music halls. But when it comes to fighting, Lord, they'll shove me in the stalls. For it's Tommy this and Tommy that, and Tommy wait outside. But it's special train for Atkins when the troopers on the tide. When the troop ship's on the tide, me boys, when the troop ship's on the tide. Oh, it's special train for Atkins when the troopers on the tide. Yes, making mock of uniforms that guard you while you sleep is cheaper than them uniforms, and their starvation cheap. And hustling drunken soldiers when they're going larger bids is 5 times better business than parading in full kit. Then it's Tommy this and Tommy that, and Tommy, how's your soul? But it's thin red line of heroes when the drums begin to roll. When the drums begin to roll, me boys, when the drums begin to roll. Oh, it's thin red line of heroes when the drums begin to roll. We aren't no thin red heroes, no we aren't no blackguards too, but single men in barracks, most remarkable like you. And if sometimes our conduct isn't all your fancy paints, why, single men in barracks don't grow into plaster saints. While it's Tommy this and Tommy that, and Tommy fall behind. But it's please to walk in front, sir, when there's trouble in the wind. Oh, there's trouble in the wind, me boys, when there's trouble in the wind. It's please to walk in front, sir, when there's trouble in the wind. You talk of better food for us, and schools and fires and all. We'll wait for extra rations if you treat us rational. Don't mess about the cookroom slobs, but prove it to our face that the widow's uniform is not the soldier man's disgrace. For it's Tommy this and Tommy that, and chuck him out the brute. But it's saviour of his country when the guns begin to shoot. And it's Tommy this and Tommy that, and anything you please. But Tommy, he's no bleeding fool. You bet that's Tommy C.